May we now have the personality himself. A few words of wisdom from our chief guest, Director General of Police Uttarakhand, Shri Satyavrat Ji. Please welcome him with a big round of applause.
Shri Shyam Sundar Ji, Chairman of this prestigious institute, Shri Praveen Goyal Ji, President, Dr. Handa, the Director General, members of the governing body, members of the executive, Shri Rohit Kushwaha, dear parents, distinguished guests, respected ladies, members of the media, and all the wonderful students who are present here. Well, it is my very proud privilege to be with you today, and I am deeply honored and profusely thank the words which have been said about me and my wife. I'm extremely grateful for all the kind words and thoughts which the distinguished speakers have spoken about us here. I think that as of now, I'm really at my wit's end to speak about how to inspire the children, because Dr. Handa and Sri Shyam Sundar Ji have already spoken so much by way of inspiring the students that I have no words to really supplement or complement what has already been spoken about. Well, frankly speaking, it is a very frightening proposition to be among such budding technocrats and managers. You are more educated than me in every field, more savvy, more worldly wise, and for a police officer, a policeman, to talk to such an illustrious audience is really extremely frightening. Well, when I came here, the first thing I told Shri Goyal was that, incidentally, I missed your name, sir, I'm extremely sorry for that I am 7 minutes late. And when I saw Dr. Farooq here, I was extremely frightened because in one of the functions, when the Honorable CM came late, he regaled us with his... Okay. Sorry. With some wonderful shares, and I did not want to become an object of that laughter today. So, Farooq Sahab, we admire your oratory and your shares. Since I have been called upon to speak, and already Mr. Handa has spoken about leadership, I thought it would be in the fitness of things that I speak something about how you lead your people, how you lead your force. मैं एक ऐसे ऑर्गेनाइजेशन से संबंधित रहा हूँ इसमें हमेशा हमको मैन पावर को लीड करना, उनसे बेस्ट उनका आउटपुट निकालना मेरा हमेशा से एक ये दायित्व रहा है. And it's a very complex matrix. To lead a very divergent group of personalities in the police force is one of the most difficult challenges which I have faced. And let me assure you that mostly 50% of the problems in the police department, in the administration, come from my own force. It's not the people, it's not the criminals, it's my own members of the force, be it the constabulary or even the officers. And it has been a challenge for me to, somehow try to sensitize them and to bring all the divergent views to a convergence where the organizational goals are met. Well, leadership is a very complex issue, but I feel that professional knowledge and professional competence is one of the most important ingredients of a true leader. I feel, and I've strived to attain, right through my career of almost 37 years, how to update myself as far as the professional knowledge and professional competence is concerned. In this fast-moving, technology-driven world, there is never sufficient time to update yourself. So you have to be always, you have to strive to achieve what is new in the world, what is new in your field of profession. And let me tell you that as far as the police functions go, I have tried my level best and I have tried to come to a certain standard. But it is not only the police functioning which is most important. There's so much of technology, so much of computers to learn. And my wife always tells me, as far as computers are, tum to bilkul bekar ho. Well, I do sometimes lie to her. I know a bit of computers, but sometimes I don't have the time. I tell her, well, you have two technology-driven sons, one is an IIM graduate, one is doing his law. Why don't you learn from them? Unfortunately, both of them are out. But I assure her and I assure the audience, in keeping with the practice of updating myself on technology, I will earnestly try to learn all the computers and all the gadgets after 30th of September, that is when I retire. I assure you that.
Welcome to Bottom, sir.
Well, I'll do that. The other attribute which I feel of leadership is the ability to take the right decision. Ability to take a decision, not the right decision. You cannot be indecisive. And I felt this all along in my police service. Whether right or wrong, you must take a decision. Because 9 times out of 10, your decision will be right. And even if they are wrong, at least you have decided. जो लोग डिसीजन नहीं लेते या काम को डिले करते हैं, उनकी कोई इज्जत नहीं करता. मैंने अपनी सर्विस करियर में ये पाया है कि you have to be decisive. You have to lead from the front. And you have to tell your force, well, I have decided this. You have to go and implement it, come what may. For the young budding students, I feel that all of you will become managers and technocrats and will be part of this dream of developing India. And you must decide on this aspect. Being a good leader, acquiring the right competencies, and deciding, making a decision. So, absolute honesty, fairness, justice are the hallmarks of a very good leader. I feel that you must develop these qualities. And as Mr. Kushwaha said, well, I have tried to live up to my value judgments as far as honesty is concerned, as far as fairness is concerned, as far as impartiality is concerned. There will be a lot of me and I in my talk, but I can quote an example that many times members of my fraternity, my force, have accused me that I am partial to somebody, that I support somebody blindly. And I tell them that if you work hard and if you give me results, well, I'm there to support you. And never once I have failed in my endeavor to support the right person, whosoever he may be, whether he's an SSP or a constable or a head constable or a DIG. I've always valued hard work and true professionalism. The other aspect which I wanted to bring to your kind notice was that you should also have the moral courage. A leader should have the moral courage to own and accept. And this will distinguish you from wrong and having done so. Say so when the decision which you have made, own that decision. A yes man is never respected because your subordinates might or your seniors might say that, well, whosoever the yes man is, he may get a quick promotion or he may be in the scheme of things. But a yes man is also a dangerous man. He may rise very high, but he can never become a leader because he will be used by his superiors, disliked by his colleagues, and also disliked by his subordinates. So be true to your convictions. I think that a lot has been, I've dwelled something upon the subject of leadership. But if you have true to your values, you will always be a leader and you will always succeed. Coming to Dharwad, well, glitz, edge and ojas, the theme of Dharwad Festival, the annual fest of this lovely college. I'm sure that the students are going to let their hair down and do a wonderful job putting up all the projects, the seminars, the cultural and co-cultural activities. They will enjoy themselves. My very good wishes to all of you, to the school management, to the school faculty. I was extremely happy to know about the performance of the college in such a short time. You have reached a very high level of achievement, both by way of education and placements. And I'm sure in the coming years, in the coming times, you will succeed further and outstrip the popularity of the IITs and the IIMs. I always believe that these institutes, they have a brand value, but there are other good institutes who are providing excellent education and excellent students. To sum up, I would also like to mention about Mr. Rohit Kushwaha. I think nobody knows here, not even my wife, that he is the son of my ex-SSP, Mr. Suresh Pal Singh. And I worked under his father for 2 years in Lucknow, and I have imbibed a lot of values from him. I respected Mr. Suresh Pal Singh. He was a wonderful person, a wonderful SSP, a wonderful officer. And had I not spoken about this today, I think I would have done injustice to both Mr. Suresh Pal Singh and Mr. Rohit Kushwaha. Wishing you all the best once again for a wonderful time, to the students, to the college. Enjoy your annual fest, and thanking you all once again for all the wonderful words you have spoken about us. Wish you all the best. Jai Hind. Good luck.